Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Sunday stream, where today, instead of trying to take over the entirety of the islands over here, the Great British Islands, we're gonna exodus, which means trying to get over to America as quickly as possible, trying to flip our capital over there, and see what happens. See what happens. There may be many months at speed 5 because we just have to get independent and then kind of stay our own size. Stay 2 provinces will probably be best, and then we can flip ourselves over to the Americas. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, we don't have any bonuses, any national bonuses that help with over here. But we should be fairly strong if we can flip our capital over here and grab quite a few provinces before the European powers do. Then we do have the military tech to really hurt people. But we'll see how it gets on. We'll see how it gets on. The Exodus. Oh. We were playing the Isles game before. With this Isles game, we'd taken the entirety of the British, almost the entirety of the British Isles. I think we were just pushing on from there. But it was 1617, and all that had happened, if I briefly look at it, I think all that had happened was we'd kind of taken the place of England, except we were X amount of years behind where England should have been at 1617. They should have already taken all the Isles and be encroaching onto Europe. Yeah, oh, the Ottomans. Yeah, the Ottomans are stupid. Ethiopia's got big as well, if I'm honest. Yep. So instead of going for the British Isles, this time we're gonna go to the New World and see what happens. Anyway, historical start. Hey Alex, yeah, it's been a while. Yep, had about 2-3 days off, and then I was doing stuff for the Bohemia run, trying to get that finished. And then I know it's bank holiday this weekend, so I couldn't get on yesterday really because, well, I was asleep. Friday night was horrific, and I was still asleep 3 hours before my shift started on the Saturday, so I can't really stream that. But I should get a good 3 hours out today. How's Exodus? Hopefully England can support our independence. All we need is independence, that is it. Last time, in order to get England's independence, we had England's support for independence. We had to eat into Ireland to get a little bit bigger. I'm hoping that won't be the case this time around. Although we are quite far away. And he doesn't exactly hate Scotland. Scotland, who do you hate? Now I might be able to get Denmark. Improve relations with Denmark, improve relations with England. What do we need here? We do have 3 trade ships. Let's get you out. Pirating the Lebank node, maybe? I don't want to go to England because I don't want to piss him off. Even though it would be the most profit. Protecting trade in the North Sea is not an option really. Let's privateer the Lebank node. Actually, what am I doing with my merchants? Nothing. Well, we might as well collect from trade here. And from... nope. And collect from here as well. Collecting from places that are outside your trade node. I mean, if it's the difference between making a fraction of a ducat or a fraction more of a ducat, then fair enough, go for it. But it's not ideal. Hey Ballers! Do you see the new product announcement they're putting out, a successor to EU Rome? I did see the announcement and I am very excited. Itchy legs. Right, on we go. Oh, that was terrible. Making even less. But then this usually goes down at the very start of the game anyway, because everyone else puts their merchants and puts their fleets out in the first month. So I'm not too concerned that that went down. As for your... let's just mothball... army, yeah. Don't have any thoughts, do we? No. I will just improve people's opinion. No, don't roll marriage. I will just improve people's opinion until they decide that we're big enough. Am I collecting here as well? Should be. Give it a little bit more power. A fraction. A tiny, tiny smidgen of a ducat. I need you to support my independence, and I need you. Probably end up being England. Looking at. Yeah, probably England. You cleaned your goddamn room for 3 hours. Well, that's why I like to live in a minimalist style. There's not much to be messy. I actually live with 1 spoon and 1 knife and 1 fork and 1 plate and 1 bowl. Just because I know if I had more, I'd end up getting them all dirty and I'd have to wash 5 sinks loads worth of stuff at any one time because I procrastinate far too much. So if I've only got 1 spoon, then next time I need to use it again, I have to clean it anyway. England is at war. We might be able to get that. In fact, if he takes some losses whilst he's at war, he might win this. Watch this guy play EU Rome. It really irritated some of the stuff he was doing. What was he doing? Also, what's our illustrious leader like? A 2-2-2. Ugh, that's terrible. Let's focus admin for the moment to unlock the idea for exploration, and then flip to Diplo. Spot my independence? No. Spot my independence? No, but not that far away. Never played EU Rome. I've seen it. I've seen it played. Yeah. Did a little bit on Twitch the other day. That was interesting. Somebody popped on, said that they bought Europa Universalis 3 and asked if I could show them how to play. Now, I do have Europa Universalis 3, but I think I only put $300 hours into it. It's a hell of a difference. Teutonic Order has gone bankrupt. Probably fighting Poland. Oh, Poland, are you going to end up with the coalition? He took a few too many provinces there. Yeah, that's a coalition. Yeah, far too many provinces there. Stupid AI. Support the House of Lancaster. Who supports the House of Lancaster? We are a Diplo rep, almost just a Diplo rep advisor from getting this support independence. I'd only need England. Maybe when he gets smaller, when France decides to gobble up bits and pieces of his land. He'll say yes. In fact, we'll get that royal marriage. Can't make royal marriages, of course, we're in a PU. Not PU, fossilization, that kind of stuff. Oh. Don't work out too many diplomatic relations. Yeah, great. Well done, Denmark. I think we throw our rigs as a basket of England. There we go, Diplo advisor away. Do we have a Diplo advisor? We do, but it's very, very expensive. Hey, Buckler. Outnumbers the enemy. I want it to keep splitting his army even when it takes very few casualties. Keeps reinforcing them. Give them more time to march around, retaking land. Alright. Okay. No, Scotland, I'll never marry you. Never ever. And Novgorod got bankrupt. Do you think they've been eaten by Muscovy? Let's have a look. Yep. And they always leave this little bit here. For some reason. Some strange and bizarre reason. The Renaissance. Excellent. Changes everything. But then nothing. I will try and find that dude a job. Revelations, no. We need this person, but for cheaper. That would give us an instant support independence from England. Well, within 5. I could do with you being better. I could do with you being better as well. Well, at least you didn't get babbling buffoon. The only person left in this mad world who says Game of Thrones is shit. Well, just because you don't like popular things doesn't make you interesting. No, it's alright, I quite like it. I quite like it. My housemate is one of those book rankers. Oh no. My housemate's one of those book rankers. So he's read all the books. And so he was insufferable for ages. Because he knew all the stuff that was happening. And then suddenly the films took a turn away from the books. And it was amusing. Who are we all with? Swedish War for Independence. Why did you get involved in this? Why is England attacking? Attacker against France. Are you attacking? No. You just sat in the land. Fair enough. That is you. Let's grab it before it gets too expensive. That's just double the charge. We love HBO quality series so far, but Game of Thrones is really no match for its predecessors. Made in the UK or America. I think it's made in Ireland. A lot of the places where it's shot is in Ireland. But it's an American company that produce it. Don't know why when I think of Scottish women I think of long beards. Scottish women, you think of beards. Well, yeah, not far wrong with that, I suppose. We get a lot of Scottish people into the bar that I work at. Never watched an episode of Game of Thrones so far. It's alright. It's alright. I quite like it. Well, you're not spot my independence. Come on. It is now just 3 reasons away. We need this guy just here. We need this guy to die and be replaced with somebody here. Or do we just pick him up? We can always fire him. Oh, you're at war. And we're not going to be able to support this. Mistakes were made. Many, many mistakes were made. How long have you been at war? Ages. I should have known better. Oh, well, we'll know he's there. We can always grab some loans and pick him up. But yeah, the actual diplomat guy gives you 5 reasons for any action. Royal marriages, alliances. So if you're within about 3 or 4, just pick up the diplomat. How are we getting on? 3% penalty. Where? Oh, it's spreading throughout Scotland somehow. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of speed 5 because, well, we're just waiting. Well, you're out of your other war and you're into another. 10 loyalty, monthly autonomy change, always, it'll be fine. I think that monthly autonomy change will probably be counted by. No, it's going up. It's fine. Oh, we're not at peace, are we? When you're at peace, autonomy starts ticking down as well. I mean, now would be a brilliant time to get into Scotland, declare war on Scotland themselves, build up our forces beyond where they're meant to be, and get ourselves into them. But that's not what we're doing. Malmö, I've no idea what that says. I'm sorry. So I watched season 1 this weekend. Some people recommend it. Not going to keep watching. Crown for the King. Yeah, the first series was just boobs. That was it. The first series was just boobs. And then it got a little bit more serious. And I enjoyed it after that. The first series kind of... yeah. It was weird, the first one. But it does get better. So, exploration. Knowledge of power? Nope, ignorance is bliss. I wonder how close we are going to be to Greenland. It's probably the same from Portugal to Bermuda, actually. If we can cover off on Greenland, and then halfway down the Americas, and then Bermuda, then we'll be able to stop. Maybe Castile? No, who usually takes Bermuda? England usually takes Bermuda. Might be able to stop England using Bermuda as a jumping off point. There we go. Spot my independence. But not just yet. If we are at 100 at Liberty Desire, then Scotland can't integrate us. And that's all I need, really. England's getting into Ireland. If we grow beyond 2 provinces, we won't be able to exit this. In fact, having 2 provinces is bad for us. We may well end up having to sell a province. Doubt we've got a grey shield down here anyway. No. England does a permanent claim on this province. Interesting. Just a permanent claim on our capital, you know. Yeah, we might have to sell off the outer bridges to England. Mercantilism or trade efficiency? Well, we'll go for the outright mercantilism. We're not really efficient at trade. The Scots, the Irish, the Norwegians to an extent, start in a fairly terrible position in terms of trade. Norwegians, at least you can try get into Lerbeck. Scottish, you can try get into England, but with this, no, North Sea. There's not a lot that actually sits in the North Sea. It's very fluid node. It either gets dragged out to the channel or into Lerbeck node. There we go. And that is exploration. Bada. At what point can we focus Diplo? 72. 72? And we don't even have the money. What if I can get rid of you? Just for the moment. And you. I need to build up some sort of money. Now when I did this with Navarra a little bit earlier on in the week, it was great because you actually do make money down here if you eliminate most of your fleet and all your troops. Usually you've either got Castile or France subsidizing you, and then you got gifts given to you by both. By the time I actually got to the Americas, I had 800 ducats in the bank, so that kind of covered our colonization effort. But we need 2 ducats. 2 ducats per month to cover our first colonist. And that's not going to happen, is it? Irish Scots natural enemies like Englishmen. Scots, who else is Scots? Scots. Scotland. Oh. Well, they kind of have the Scots and the Irish have a vested interest against English. Didn't the Irish fight with the Scots under Wallace, and then later Robert the Bruce. Probably. We don't make much money. Oh, we don't make much money. House of MacDonald is shaken. What we're denying? Legitimacy or prestige? Prestige comes up. Well, it ticks to 0. So if it's below 0, it'll tick up. If it's above 0, it will generally start coming down, unless you've got prestige bits and pieces added from ideas. Legitimacy. Oh wow, what? Negative stability and prestige. Okay, legitimacy is coming down as well. I'll lose prestige then. It just makes us tick to 0 that little bit quicker. That's really bad actually. I could get stability, but there's no need for it. Quarantine the pot, let them all die, of course. Although if it spreads, it can only spread to one of the province. I could do with you dying off and getting a better air. Well, he does have one singular mod Diplo. Must seek Ottoman protection. That's unfortunate for you over there. Now we can grab an explorer. Now what do we choose? This means that we don't have to actually be over at our colonies. We can just click on the colonies to go and not have to be reinforcing our armies. We can sit at 0 maintenance. This, uprising chance and native assimilation. The native assimilation. Now, can we see a province that's not colonized yet? We can't. But the more natives you have in a province, once you have colonized said province, depending on the amount of natives, it will increase the production in that province by a set amount. Which is good for high value colonizing. And then if you just want to blitz your way through all of the colonies and get them done as quickly as possible, native repression policy is the way to go. However, with this you need your maintenance slider on at least halfway, and you need troops stood on every single one of your colonies. And I don't have the money for that just yet. And in order to flip from one to the other, it takes a stability. I'll have to go for this initially. We just don't have the money. We don't have the money to raise troops and have them at half maintenance and be colonizing at the same time. That might change. Our first few colonies might be range the ball. Wow. First few colonies might be on native coexistence, and then we might flip to repression. I don't have to guard my colonies. Usually I would. When I was playing as Navarro, I did. They're not worth it. That's not worth it. We're better off saving our money at this point. And we just produce grain. In the Outer Hebrides, we produce grain. You ever been to the Outer Hebrides? It's not very green rich. Workshop and farm estate. Okay, and what else? Mission trends the national tax modifier. Yes. Almost making a ducat a month. And we're going to lose 2 ducats a month when we send our colonists out. And we've still got to build 3 trade ships. Advancement of the nobility, gain 10 influence, fair enough. Okay, what's this? Norway's gone bankrupt. That's okay as well. I don't care. We'll pick up Miltech, even though we're a little bit behind. Scotland. Is it spread? Is this Renaissance stuff spreading through you? It is, but it's very slow. Renaissance is very, very slow. If you can get someone to knowledge share Renaissance with you, it's more than worth it. That's not going to be worth it. Would it be worth a couple of ticks? I mean, I'm going to be giving some of this land away anyway. But would it be worth a couple of ticks just to improve taxation? Just for the moment, just whilst it's useful. Also, might as well be improving relations with the Papal Populma. Snails. Did you not touch the eye stalks and watch them like go back into their heads? That was always fun. But 50 Diplo, 50 admin. I will lose the admin because we need all the Diplo for... Usually I'd lose the Diplo, but because we're doing the Diplo group and our next idea is Quest for New World, I don't really want to lose out on that. We'll call that for you. Support clergy there, why not? Grand Monopoly charters, why not? We should have enough. Should have enough for our first colonist to get his colony done without going into debt. Lobsters and shrimp. Lobsters live almost forever, don't they? Well, not forever, but They just shed the shell and just carry on. Oh, we're not done this idea yet. Come on. Right, we are just here. Right. There we go. Now we need 3 trade chips. It's going to be expensive. Deploying up. Nope, police tension. Three trade chips so that we can hire an explorer. Colonial range would be nice. Do we have a colonial range, dude? We do. %20 colonial range. Hopefully he lives. He only needs to be in the seat for sending the first colonist. Okay. It goes from crap to crap. I thought we were going to end up with something good here. No. The McDonald clan. The Scottish for Mary. Let's get... prestige needs to be at least a 0 to get them away. I don't really want to be going out with my trade chips. Because we are still a vassal of Scotland. If Scotland ends up in a war, then I can see my trade chips getting annihilated somewhere. Let's not hire an explorer just yet. Wait till the third ship is done. Then we'll get a little bit more time out of our explorer, hopefully. Maintained with a papal nobleman. Bronze cannons means they'll take 6, I think. Yep. Okay. I think I can do it from here, can't I? No. Explore time. He's fairly pants. But there you go. Go and explore that way. Oh, was even Miltech 6 already? No, 7. Doubles ally with foreign power. Yeah, well, who needs prestige anyway? I remember a time when you used to get prestige for opening up single sea tiles. Yeah, I used to get lump of prestige for every map tile, or every every map tile that you uncovered. Not anymore. It'd be far too easy, I suppose. Is that it? And that's it for the moment, until that's not much. Let's explore a little bit more with you. Still just a West African sea. Unless there's something over here we can colonize. I doubt it. Was it Arguin? Don't know. Well, that's it. Might as well get you kicked. Now we might as well have you protecting trade in... Nope. Might as well have you privateer in them. Look back, there we go. Now, unless we went to war with Norway to take this lump, we can't really get over here. Not just yet. Not until we've got a little bit more range. Yeah, isn't nature great? Just read in chat there. We'll hire Columbus, of course. He's going to be an amazing explorer. Yep. Except we can't really use him right now. What are you doing? What are you doing right here? Go, do your thing. Ottoman Golden Era. They're taking that a little early. Although, in this age, I suppose, it makes sense. 40 mil power. Why not? Yeah, the Ottomans in this age have, was it guns of a ban? So, rapid expansion in this age for the Ottomans is really, really easy. Siege through anything mega quickly. You're just going to take all the attrition, just doing nothing. Privateer, Lerbeck, go. I nearly lost these ships doing that. I might have to go somewhere else. I like that it is plus 50% colonial range. That'll do it. That'll do it. We'll be able to get over to the North Americas with that. Also, let's focus on Diplo. Let's try and get this idea group out as quickly as we can. Global settler increase, good. Extra colonist, good if we can use it. I doubt we'll have the money for it. Oh, we're making a ducat a month. Which means we're only going to lose about a ducat a month when we start colonising. No, we need that stability back. Hey, G-Game. Doing alright. Is there a reason you're keeping negative stability? Because I don't need positive stability at the moment, so I'm waiting for events like we've just had to pop up. There's no chance of us popping rebels here with negative stability, so we'd have to spend, what, how much admin? 99 admin. I'd rather just wait for events to pop us back up to 0. In the grand scheme of things, on a long enough time frame, you get as many positive events as you do negative events. So sometimes just waiting for the next positive event to come along is better for you. Not when you get big though. When you get big and you're in different culture groups and you've got land that you've just taken, then I value being above, being in positive stability. But right now, whilst we don't have rebels, nothing's going to pop because of negative stability, and I'm fine with just waiting for it. Let's explore. Yeah, go explore the Americas. I think the quicker we're over that, the better. Try and get 0 staff for Cotton Country. Yep. But you've made your country so stable up to that point that trying to rock the ship is like, what am I? How do I even do this? I have to declare war on someone who I've just pieced out with, which ends up dropping about 5 stability. So we explore North Atlantic Sea. 2 provinces just here that we might be able to get to. Might be able to get to Newfoundland or Labrador land. Yeah, 2 provinces just here. Maybe. We might be able to. Triggering negative events. There's a risk. There we go. There's a risk, but I'd rather keep my admin points. I mean, if it gets to the point where we're capped out on admin, then by all means. Can we? No. Our colonial range is 240. Oh, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to get over there. I did think about taking like this province here, just to have a little bit of a boost over there, but it's not going to be a boost, is it? Also, let's put Columbus in charge because he can do that a lot quicker. And let's explore Caribbean Sea. There you go. I assume that's how are you? I'm good. I'm good. 50 admin, local autonomy, no. We've only got 2 provinces. If we end up with a load of autonomy in one of those provinces, we're not going to be able to support the colonist when it comes around. Let's grab you immediately and pick up expansion as well. Global settler increase plus for exploration and expansion. You get a policy for 20%. 20% or plus 20 settlers. And the extra colonists would be nice. How about 0 stab, get an event, usually buy up to 1 to get the plus 2 for Juba. Yep. Yep. It'd be 99 to get to 0. And then I think it's 99 for 1 as well. And then with the free event, the free stab that you get from the event, you might as well use that, invest that in the stability that's going to cost about half again. Oh, what's my name? My name is Darren. Christopher Columbus has finished exploring the Caribbean. I didn't have the heart to tell him that we'd already found the Americas. We'll let him have his day. West African Sea, go on then. Is someone in Arguin already? Yeah, it looks like Portugal's already there. I doubt we're going to get to Bermuda either. Go for the nations before they can reach. Yeah. I like to focus on the centres of trade over here in as many places as I can, because I know that if I'm flipping over here, then I can fight colonial nations. So if colonial nations form around me, I'm fine. I'm alright with that. It just means it's land that I'm not going to have to take for myself. Land that I'm not going to have to spend money colonising on. Can you explain anything else? Nope, so I can navigate. Let's have you protect trade in the channel then. There you go. Brunswick have gone bankrupt. How quaint. Columbus sails for the Irish. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know what culture we are. Highlander culture. There can be only one. Yeah, so he asked... Didn't he ask Castile first and then went to Portugal? He asked a few courts around here. I think he even asked France at some point. And then eventually, like, I think it was the Portuguese that said, yeah, right, we'll give you the money and some ships. Off you go. The madman, the fool. So, maybe Portugal turned him down. Maybe he had to come all the way to us. We were the only people silly enough to believe his fanciful tales. Can you go straight to the gold mines in the Americas? You can do to an extent. The Incas, the Mesoamerican, all that lot, they all have quite a lot of gold mines, so you can go for them. The other provinces that haven't been colonized yet, you can't see what the trade good is. General, I don't think we need him. I don't think we need him. Nope. You can see what the general trade good is going to. I still can't find an uncolonized bit of land, can I? Nope. I'm taking Arguin. But if you... Oh, here we go. If you mouse over the question mark here, we've got 43% of uncovering fur, 34% of uncovering fish, and 21% of uncovering ivory from walrus, I think. So you can, when you're over there, you can, and maybe you're battling out for the same few provinces, you can kind of cherry pick, well, do I want to go to a province that's going to give me the majority, I don't know, a good, or battle it out for that province that's probably going to give me grain or livestock. You can kind of pick and choose. Rather get cocoa than gold. Yeah, there's a point where I put the gold in that expansionist. Ooh, that'll be useful. There's a point where I give all my gold provinces to the estate, just to raise the autonomy. There's times when I even raise the autonomy in gold provinces if I'm starting to struggle. All right, Columbus, I need you back. I am sure there are things that we can go explore now. There is not. Nope. Okay, fair enough. Go put that trade in the English Channel again. Was a global settler increase? It was global settler increase. So that means nothing. It means nothing. It wasn't range. We get an extra bit of range. Oh, it's not much. We need a way of jumping over there. Can fabricate claims in overseas and colonial regions. I mean, if we see natives on the coast over here, we can fabricate and get into them. A gift. Excellent. Anatomical theatre. Let's go for this, because I don't value innovativeness, because it's silly. Any suggestions for fun? OPM. Just finished Navarra yesterday. You had to go in Navarra. Navarra was fun. I enjoyed that. Try Yarkand. Can't see it over here. Yeah, try Yarkand in India. That's difficult. Takes a few reloads before you find somebody on your border that actually likes you. And the flag is quite amusing. Looks like it's been sewn. It's like one of those patchwork quilts. Looks like it's been put together by somebody's grandma. There's not much we can do here. We are waiting upon. We're also waiting on tech, aren't we? Do I bother with it? No. No. Not until Scotland's got it properly. Byzantine British mainstream. A lot of fun playing Hummers when they won Province Minor. Oh yeah, Hummers has grown, hasn't it? Yorig Sagir. I was going to do a Mongolia playthrough earlier on today. Said for noisy mode. Build past 10 prestige, 20 legitimacy. We do need our prestige is back. And it's only 4 ducats. What else is there? What about the mighty trading empire of Ragusa? Although you are guaranteed by the Ottomans, I suppose. Additional colonist. Yeah, we're 60% ahead of time. Or pick up one of the Abadis. I think there's only, there might be more now, but I think there used to be just 3 countries that were Abadi. Mazab, one over here, and one nestling against Kilwa. Minus 15. 37, yeah, I got them. Global tariffs plus 20. Not going to affect us. Not going to affect us at all because we're not going to have colonial things. Extra colonist. Naval force limit and can fabricate. Might worth actual tech now. We're going to need the Diplotech for the range, I think. Death Martian. Yeah, Death Martian's good. The Peasant Republic. It's a nice one. Colonial Hamburg. And McCall's hamburger cheeseburger, so. I tried to. Isn't Hamburg usually a free city? Maybe not. Got some good power in the Lodebeck node though, as Hamburg, relative to its size. Yeah, 10% of 19.4 ducats. That's a pretty penny. Better than what we're making. Although we are making more than a ducat a month now, which surprises me. Lose ducats, gain mercantilism. Let's go for that then. What is our mercantilism? 12. Brilliant. And 40% of our income comes from trade. Not bad. Poland has gone bankrupt. Yes. Love playing as Death Martian. Yeah. Must confess, I still don't understand 90% of the buttons you hit, but I do enjoy the strategy and how you explain it. Like seeing the Ottomans getting KT. Yeah, if there's any buttons that you don't know, just give us a shout. I will be happy to explain them to you. I've relaxed to see kebab die except Turks. Yeah, when get the I was doing the Poland run through, and I think the title of the stream was Kebab Removal Service, and I got so many Turks popping in and just spamming stuff about Turkey. It's quite amusing. I didn't mean it to be so inflammatory, but obviously it was. Lose the sailors. My heart bleeds for them. It really does. Dylan needs attention. He does. No, he just runs around the house and shouts a little bit. Ooh, what's that? I would really love this. Higher developed colonies. But by the time we get there, I think even with Navarra, I think I only managed to colonize one province with this bonus. But there's nothing else that we can do, is there? We're not expanding. We can't expand. If we expand, we can't exodus. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Not quite stuck between a rock and a hard place that Navarro was, but still. Go on then. That's a good amount of development. But we need to be able to get over there, and we can't. Oh, hello. What's up, boy? I think he wants me to go run the tap for him in the bath. Why do can we take Diplo idea? It's colonist. There's no reason to pick up that colonist just now. We might as well use our Diplo. There's no way that we can afford 2 colonists. We can barely afford 1 colonist on the go. So there's no point in taking that idea. It does lead to fabricate overseas in colonial regions though. Which means if we can scub the coast over here, we might not be able to get a colonist over there, but we can attack into them. Attack into them, force vassalization, but then by the time you've integrated them, you're over here. You've got the range to get over there anyway. I don't know. Peasants' war in Hungary. Is that because you've just been half eaten by the Ottomans? Yep. Oh, Ottomans. I was watching Versailles, the series, earlier on in the week. It's set around the time when the Ottomans are getting into Europe. It was interesting to see references to kebab. Lose 20 legitimacy. It's coming down anyway, isn't it? Although, let's not lose stability. Not even more. What is this? What has happened? Poland. Uh-oh. Yep, Muscovy is going to be strong, and the Ottomans are going to be mega strong. Mega uber duper strong. We're going to end up with a giant Russia. We're going to end up with a giant Russia, and we're going to end up with a giant Ottomans. I can sense it already. Aren't I meant to get some sort of... By the way... What is up with you? What's up? Aren't I meant to get some sort of pop-up saying, by the way, we're at war? Maybe not. Oh. Looks like the Belarusian dude is gone. That's alright. You can't be that sensitive about things. What is this a war about now? Defending against Livonian order in the Livonian reconquest of it. Told you, Poland. Take too much land. Take far too much land. Kick off a coalition. English conquest of Sligo. Which means you no longer get supporting my independence. Oh, you absolute. We should just grab independence. I just realised that I got him to support it, but I'd never actually pushed it. Local unrest, don't need a local unrest. Locals good produced, local trade power. Go on then. Venice has gone bankrupt. England might not have this all their own way. And Poland have gone bankrupt. Again. Oh, they might. Or they might not. Nope. Maybe not. I mean, the AI, when they're on your side, they don't go for the war goal. When they're on the other side, however, they go straight for it. Grab you before you become outrageously expensive. How do we get over to the Americas? Well, I wish I hadn't lost my fleet, but oh. There should be a, by the way, your overlord has gone to war. You might want to put your ships away. Pop up. Come on, you're at 91. Just peace out. Can I peace out separately? I can't. No. There we go. Well, let's just continue to improve relations with you then. We now have a claim on Pale. Oh, great. So now England hates me because I have a claim on him. Well done. They desire the Inner Hebrides. Nope, you can go away. Let's maintain there and let's grab that stability. There we go, it took a while, but we got out of the stability hole. We need those ships back. At least 3 ships. There's a return ship to port in case of war button. There is, but I always ignore it for some reason. I think it's because it never used to be there. And so, with features that didn't used to be there, I always forget about them. It's like the raise war taxes thing. Here. I grab it because I think it would be a good thing to have, especially if I'm on the edge with making ducats, and then I'll use it once and I'll never ever use it ever again because I forget. There should be a pop-up for that as well. You're at war, do you want to raise the war taxes for free because you can? Yes please. So protecting trade in the English Channel for 0 profit at the moment, but once we get a third out we should have a little bit. could really do with getting you kicked. Expansion for the extra merchant, and then global settler increase. No. Unless something comes with range, there's no point in taking that. We'll gain the 5 prestige. Thank you very much. So have you protecting trade in the English Channel? And Hungary's gone bankrupt. Been eaten again? Uh-oh. Diplo rep. Are you not allied with Hungary? No relations with Hungary at all. You do have restoration of union. Now would be probably a really good time to get into Hungary. National tax modifier, 5 prestige. No. Yeah, now would be a really good time, Austria. What are you doing? What are you messing about? You have eaten into Venice, which is it's going to be some aggressive expansion for you. But right now, I reckon if you got into Hungary, you could restore that union really quickly. Do you have a truce? Nope, don't have a truce with Hungary. So what are you waiting for? Sound like my grandma who refused to use a cableless phone for like 15 years. Except the good woman is 89 by now. Well, there you go. She knew what dangers the early cableless phones had. Didn't they fry people's brains? The early phones. I need neither of those. I do need tech, however. That's spreading into us at a very, very slow rate. We'll get there eventually. One day. Nope. Already the next tech. Already the next tech. Found in Asturias. No, go away. What was our limited desire? 0. That's unfortunate. I need to lower? I need to lower Scotland's opinion. If he catches me spying on him. That lower opinion as well. If he manages to get up to 190 and our limited desire is 0, he's going to be able to start integrating. And because we're only 2 provinces, he's going to be able to do it in not very long. I.e., we need this truce to be over and you to be out of a war to grab support independence. Before you manage to get to 190. Oh, that's scary. And also all of this tech is mega expensive. What is this? Colonial range plus 115. Okay. Attack it's Mantua. Alright. He has goals in you, I think, so he can integrate. Oh no. When's this over? 15-10. This might be terrible. Have a claim, -10. Good. 3-3-4, that's better. Sort of. How old? Alright, lady. I need you to die. We're focused at Blowy. Yep. Denmark. You support my independence. He would if he wasn't at war. Need to keep an eye on that. Second Swedish war for independence. Another claim. You come back. Improve relations with you. Oh, this is scary. Denmark, could you get out of this wall? Anytime you want. No, go away. Should be a win for Sweden. Who else are they? Win for Sweden. It should be a win for Denmark. Who else are they fighting? Is it just Sweden? Oh, Sweden and England. Alright. Well, England aren't going to be able to get over there. England just doesn't ship troops around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So it begins. How close are we to this institution? Oh, it's miles away. It's not so bad there. What did he develop? He developed one base axe there, and I think one base axe here as well. Scary times. Scary times. If your overlord is developing your provinces, you're probably not long for this world. Oh, come on. Come on, you one reason. Aberdeen army strength, neutral attitude, Danish opinion, too many diplomatic relations, -20. I could build a couple of troops. come back from England. Because I think we're going to... Oh, here we go. Oh, safe. Safe. Wow, that was close. That was really close. But we do now have provinces that have more development in them. So we should be making more money. Well, good. I think I'm going to hold out for Renaissance, perhaps. Will nobody knowledge share with me? More stability, or 20 people influence. Let's grab that stability. A gift. Uh-oh. Ah, liberties and desire is still high. Protestantism entrenched. Let's spend whatever we can here. Do we have any inflation? No. What do we buy then? Mercantilism. Maybe mercantilism. It's going to have a longer term effect. Grab mercantilism and let's flip. Rightful ownership, let it be. Yeah, why not? Damn them. Good. Good. That's really low. Why is it so low? Oh, because Scotland isn't friendly anymore. Is he not friendly? No, he's in the minuses. Nearby friendly province. That's Renaissance. Who are we counting there? You might be counting England there, actually. Yep. England is counted there. Do I really want to be spending 57% extra? Not really. We could dev a few of these provinces up. It's a slow start, I grant you that. Good. Did we not get a sense of reformation? We did not. Who were they stolen by? Dismartian. Dismartian. Zurich. Wait. Oh, Baden. And where's the third one? Maybe we just weren't big enough to get a centre. Maybe we're just not important enough. Oh well. Now that should be a little bit more income, just from flipping Protestant. National tax modifier plus 10%. Should be a little bit more. Tiny bit. Once you flip to Protestant. Oh no. Christopher Columbus is dead. Oh, what are we at war with now? Why? I've got to click the stupid button. Forgot to click the stupid button, didn't I? I'm at war with England again. Damn it. Well, it's all going wrong. It is all going wrong. What is this a war for? You're attacking into the Irish. And Scotland doesn't like it. Well, we're getting there. Very slowly. The margin got, I think it has to do with your vassalage. Oh yeah, yeah, of course, maybe. Maybe one centre of Reformation already got killed. Might have been. Oh no, there's another one. It popped in Landshut, which is Bavaria. So, very kind of Central Europe, we might end up with a lot of Protestant princes. That'll be interesting to see. Kind of glad that I didn't get a centre of Reformation, and we will have 2 provinces. Everything that we colonise from now on is going to be Protestant. Plus, with Protestantism, you have the centres of, not centres of Reformation. You have the church powers, and one of them is more colonists, which is nice. What else do I need? Might as well already have you built up. Alright, the Isles. Let's local dev cost down. And let's develop for Renaissance. We only need a little bit. Now we can brace it for 17 ducats. Which cuts a lot off this. Now just spending 9% extra, which is offset by the fact that we're so far behind everyone else. So by spending a little bit of dev here and a little bit of money, we've kind of sort of in a weird way caught, or it is going to allow us to catch up. Acts of uniformity. Institution embracement cost plus 10% missionary strength. I don't think I need that missionary strength. I don't think I'm going to be missionarizing much. I'm going to be colonizing. Global dominance. Nope. High income. What's this? Construction cost and construction time. Leads on to tax income plus 10. I'm going to grab that. Because 5 churches, 5 workshops for tax income. It might help out when we're trying to... Oh no. Oh, you're going to push my ships out, aren't you? Well, let's stop both of those. Can we now get to you? We can. This allows us to jump over to the Americas. Then from here, we just have to snaffle bits and pieces. Right, estates. I know I can get New World Charter from you, but I need to establish a New World Mission. No, don't need New World Mission, do we? Native uprising chances minus 25%, but we don't have uprisings. I'm not going to take both of them because it's fairly crap land up here. We're just using this as a stop-off point. Oh, peaced out. Excellent. Now that we have a colony over there, we'll be able to use. Oh no, what is this? We'll be able to use this as a port to discover all of this. We can start snaffling some good land. First American colony in 1530. The Age of Reformation. See, we didn't even get it done. We didn't even get the bonus of better colonies. It's a lot of prestige that we don't have. Where suddenly has this come from? I mean, it's taken up by quite a lot. Oh, that's dumped us into another truce with you. Brilliant. There we go. Are you in charge? Let's have you exploring American East Coast. Away you go. I might well ditch this colony. Just go here. Full serfdom, why not? Why the hell not? Let's recall for the moment. Oh, there's no point in recalling. That's a lot of exploration. Well, the Castiles there as well. And Norway. Well, late to the party, I suppose. Explore American East Coast to coast. And let's grab global settler increase. Could I get to you? Nope. And a gift. Outstanding. Can I get to you? Nope. So we do need this as a jumping off spot. You're not a centre of trader, you know. No. Ooh, nice. That's really nice, actually. Next. Oh, there you go. Caribbean CC, go. And what we're losing? Not losing as much as I thought we would. Probably something to do with our development here. The extra little bit of development that we did. Vast and endless sea. I don't care about sailors. Extra merchant. I'd rather grab the trade efficiency, production efficiency, sorry. We've got all the bits that we need, all the ideas that we need in terms of, although global settler increase, go on then. Yep, let's make a run for global settler increase plus 10. And I think that's all that we need in exploration and expansion for the moment. No, go away, no, go away. Both of you. Why not? Everyone can collect. Everyone can collect from all the trades. That's a little bit. Oh, we got fish. What was the chances? It was fur, fish, or ivory. And we got fish. Yeah. Okay. Next. Caribbean Sea Coast. Let's see who's over there. Anyone? Castile's already over here. Already got some good prompts as well. This is a trade point. This is, as is Havana. Castilian Hispaniola. Syphilis has just arrived in North America. It'll be fine. It'll gain aggressiveness and gain ferocity. I don't care. I'd rather have the Diplo points though. Yep. It'll be alright. It'll just make them stronger. In the grand scheme of things. Next. North Atlantic coast. Where are you going? Why haven't we this? Are we really discovering this? Yep. Why? There's nothing over here. It's just wasteland. That's silly. Next. West African CC. There you go. Is there anything that we can build that would actually give us some stuff? The church now would probably be fairly efficient to put down. Looks like Portugal's concentrated on Africa, which is going to be interesting. Finish both IDSH. Oh, you do, of course. Yeah. You get a policy for plus 20. Yeah, we'll finish both of them then. Going to be useful, isn't it? Explore West African Sea Coast. Away you go. Now. Burgers. Can't give you that. Development is at least 10. Good. What? 25 Diplo. Gain 10 prestige. What's gain prestige? Development needs to be at least 10 before I can give it to the burgers. Yep. Current straight power at least 5. I want to give it to the burgers because I want to activate the New World mission things. New World Charter, Global Slayer increase, every little helps. Explore Atlantic South, away you go. I mean, we could give it to the clergy, but it's just New World missions, which is native uprising chance and native assimilation. Assimilation is nice for sort of better developed colonies, but because we have the coexistence policy, means that we don't have to have any troops. We don't need any troops at all at this moment in time, which means we're not spending money on troops. But we're also not having to. We're also not having to pay them, and we're not having to maintain them. Not having to have them sit on provinces. Healer prestige, why not? And that's kind of how we have to roll at the moment. Until you finish. 15 Diplo, 15 admin. And away we go again. Oh, exploration humanism gives you plus 10 settler. There's another one from quantity as well, isn't there? Okay, another 10 for admin points, but that's not acceptable yet. I think quantity gives you a policy for global settler increase as well. Yeah, global settler increase of plus 10 with expansion. Yeah, might be worth it. Unexpected explorer, what is this? Get an explorer with 5 tradition or 50 admin. I'll grab the 50 admin, thank you. Already have an explorer. Getting an explorer with 5 tradition. 5 tradition. As soon as you're born, I think you get 5. Oh, come on, that was my... They were coming back with knowledge of the new world and you just killed them. Oh no, you haven't. Okay. I think as soon as you're born, you have 5 tradition. Death cost, ability cost modified, discipline. Don't need any of that. Yield of prestige. Nope, nope, nope. Idea cost minus 5%. That's going to be the best one for us. Saving of monarch points. And yeah, we're going to need independence from Scotland very soon. Excellent. Now it's time to start focusing. Provinces. Resource depleted by migrants. Damn it. Damn them damn migrants. But it start to focus on provinces. In terms of trade modifiers. I don't mind other people coming in here. But but I need to cover off on the important bits. Go back to focus and admin as well. National arrest, trade efficiency. Could do if you're dying. Can't believe he's only 1 year younger than you. Can we get out? Nope. I don't think we'll have much unrest. So we'll risk that. Oh, nope, that was a lie. 3 mercantilism. Yes. Now what colonial region are you in? Nothing. What? So we can move our capital here, which makes it isolated, which means we don't have to give away one of these provinces. Although England's going to come after this, isn't he? Yep, sounds good. Siege ability and global settler increase. Outstanding. Extreme military power or 2 mercantilism. We'll go for the 2 mercantilism. What are we up to now? 20% mercantilism. Oh, it's a support independence from Norway. What? Norway offers to support our independence. Yeah, okay. Well, I might as well kick it off now. Maybe not. What happens if Scotland doesn't exist anymore? Stand native coexistence, but 2 transport and 2 troops will allow you to get plus 20 settlers and only 1 to 2 controlled. Yeah, we. Ah, balls. Don't really have the money for it. Once we've got a couple of colonies under our belts, then by all means, I'll flip to the next one for the most growth. Gain 100 for colonialism. Excellent. Embrace it for 66 ducats. How far are we behind? No, not just yet. It is spreading through you fairly quickly. If Scotch get killed, you become an English vassal. Uh-oh. Although the French will probably quite like to support our independence in that regard. Let's have you explore American East Coast Sea. We'll wait until France is in a fight somewhere and then grab an independence. I would like England to support my independence as well. But he's never at peace for more than 2 seconds. Might be a slight exaggeration. How much are we losing? Not much. We could probably get away with 2 colonies. Alright, let's do it. 2 colonies. Resistance to the Reformation in... Okay. Clergy gains loyalty 6 regiments in Standacona. I don't have... I'm sorry, I don't have a standing army. Oh, this is Norway. Damn him. Explosion is finished. Good. Next. Oh, there you go. Move your cap, eat skull, and screw the extra 200 admin. Succession war. What? Attacker against Galicia Volhynia in the Muscovite succession war. What craziness is going on over here? He won't press his own claim against Hungary, but he will against Galicia Volhynia. Who are you allied to? Poland and Hungary. Oh, it's going to be a big Muscovy, isn't it? That's going to be a big Russia. And then they're going to force their way all the way to here, and then they're going to look into Europe and think, well, you're tiny, and 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 they're just going to eat everything up. No more exploration? Where are you? You come all the way home. Right, protect trade. Somewhere. Why not? Away you go. I need to state you up first. I think I want my capital up here because it'll drag our trade port up here as well, won't it? Oh, Castile got Bermuda. Getting Bermuda. Well, this is going up because we're colonising, of course. Still got some time. There's 50 church power, monthly war exhaustion, unjustified demands, mission strength versus heretics, tolerance of true faith. Just none. None of those. I need none of those. Well, I'd rather not move my capital to a centre of trade. Uh-oh. We can't afford another colony. Or is it? Where is it? It would serve as a province for our capital. It's not a centre of trade, so we can move our capital here and give this province to the burghers. But we're going to be... yeah. Oh, level supplies there. What did you get? Fish, and what's the chance here? Probably going to be fair. If it's fish, I'll be angry. Mercantilism? Mercantilism forever. Yep. Stakona is nearly done. I want to move my capital to H-Yemins. That one. Can't get Diplo. Can't get military, but waiting on this. Let's embrace you now. Ooh, provincial trade power modifier. Excellent. And we're up to date in terms of tech. A random event gave us 100 power towards colonialism. And we only had 2 provinces at the time, so yeah, got there ahead of everyone in the British Isles. Outstanding. How much are we losing? Just 4 ducats. I would have expected losing more than that. Next. National unrest, production efficiency, manpower recovery speed. Go for production efficiency. Ugh. Every little helps. Every tiny little bit helps. A gift. Well, that'll do as well. Thank you, Scotland. Level force limit modifier and can fabricate claims overseas in colonial regions. Next, we just need to get through these 3 ideas, and we can put on a policy. Fish. 79%. 79%. Or 74%. Fur, and we come up with fish. What? Why is this? Okay. 334. Excellent. Blasphemy Act. Mission strength for tolerance of heretics. We're not going to need you just yet, but we will keep you in mind. Settler chance, global settler increase, 100% yes. Conquistador, you can ram that Conquistador up your bum. However, it might be worth grabbing a Conquistador now, because when you flip over here, when you flip your capital over here, you can no longer hire. You can hire Conquistadors, but you can't go search for the 7 cities. Which is sad times. Not bad. Next. Away you go. That's fine. Local goods produced. Ooh, nice. Let's grab a Conquistador. Oh, he was terrible. You can go search for all of the cities. Oh, and I came with you as well. Alright, come back. Right, now go search for the 7 cities, whilst we can. Let's pick you up as well. And you're dead. You're already dead. I mean, fair enough, you were just... Oh, balls. You were just 1 year younger than the other dude. Who are you and who are you allied with? 2 people. Alright, go. People losing ferocity. Good. 10 prestige, 1 base tax in Massachusetts. I will take the base tax in Massachusetts. If you colonize in colonial regions, then you just take the prestige at that point. Hostile movement speed. Yeah, okay, whatever. Religious unity, diplomatic relations, stability cost modifier, good. Can you sell your land in Europe? I think we have to... no. I think we have to stop being a vassal first. Although I'm not entirely sure. You're going to get stuck again. You have to kind of micro this guy, otherwise he just ends up doing silly things. People losing ferocity, but it's fine. Next. Chesapeake. Away you go. Covering off on all the trade provinces. How's no one there? Can we get to it? We can. Yeah, sort of. As long as we don't create 5 provinces in the same colonial area, we won't pop a colonial region. Colonial nation, shall I say. On you go. Let's do it half maintenance though. England. You're at war. Let's improve relations with you. Quarantine the portal at the night. Come on. Continue exploring for me, please. There should be... I don't know. The thing with the hunt for the 7 cities, every time you walk into a native land, it stops it. There needs to be an auto continue. It won't just stop because they came across some natives. Okay, and on you go again. If you play some native country, European AIs can pass your country because they're Europeans, but the same doesn't apply to players. Yep, I've seen European AI walk straight through my land, but can't do it if I'm a player. Because that would be far too difficult. Nope, 1 by stacks. I could do with doing this now. You can get some good events from finding 7 cities. Plus, it's kind of... It's kind of semi-autonomous. To a point. Big Holland, yeah. Have to give away. No, we can move our capital here. Move our capital here. And then because it's isolated here, we can move our capital again. But yeah, what was I saying? Something. Wait, how can we walk through you then? How can we walk through you, but we can't walk through anything else? Oh, okay. I don't know. Let's go for ship trade power propagation, why not? It's the only thing that's going to be remotely useful to us in the foreseeable future. Yeah, when you flip to being over here as a country, you have to go through every single province individually with your conquistador. Yeah, let's not flip out our troop types whilst we are searching for some cities. Oh, there he goes. He stopped. New tariff. 3 mercantilism. 100% yes. Alright, that is the first capital flip. What our trade capital is going to be in the Gulf. I was going to end up being in the Gulf of St. Lawrence, which is okay for the moment. Alright, first capital flip. Now we can flip to you. Oh well, we should still have a big heartland around it. What? This is now considered isolated. This should be considered isolated now. Okay, now you have to full call your capital, otherwise it's way too gamey. Wait, no, it's not gamey. It's just... Apparently we have a big heartland. So, yeah, I was gonna try jump from not even called Greenland. That's not gonna make a difference, is it? And yeah, we are running low on money. That's why you do need quite a bit saved up early in the game, which makes the early game of this really boring. Which is why it doesn't lend itself really to a proper playthrough. I'm gonna have to move my capital back here, I think. Move my capital back here. Sell you. Do something with this. But I think I have to get rid of this now. Because it's counting these 3 provinces in the same continent. Now usually, what is it? St. Helena and Bermuda. I like the in-between points where you can move your capital and then move again because it's... Are you in colonial regions though? No, you're not in a colonial region. So, he's not in a colonial region, but because he's so isolated from the rest of Europe, it's counted as your capital being isolated. And then you can jump onto the Americas. I assumed the same was going to happen here. I thought it was going to be far enough away from Europe, or my holdings in Europe, that I was going to be able to jump from here to colonial Canada. It's not a way. Let's fully call you up. See if that has anything to do with it. Nope, I still have a big heartland around it. Only one a capital is the only province in a state on that continent. Unstate my capital province. Only my capital is the only province in a state on that continent. It is the only province in a state on that continent because these provinces are no longer in a state. There is no state here. Therefore the write-up for this is wrong. Only when your capital is the only province in a state on that continent. It is the only province that's in a state. Oh, the problem with the Isles early game is that you're not independent, so you can't lead wars, which in turn won't get you war reps, so you're independent from your... yeah. I mean, you can do an element of the game that we did before, which is early early support independence from England, cover off on the provinces that you want, grab the majority of Scotland, then start eating into Ireland whilst England is at war with France, but then you end up with a giant country that you have to give away when you want to Exodus. Yep, it does count as Europe. Yep, but then, well, the region. American East Coast. Nope, counts as Canada. Which is even more bizarre and stupid. So by rights, am I being dumb? Are we already? Have we already done what I wanted us to do? Does this already count? I thought that we would have to jump again But if it's now considering you and this over here, as stuff that, but the thing is, it's not in the same, it's not in a colonial region. That this is the map mode that I go to when looking in terms of whether I'm going to flip things to a colonial region or not. Have we already done it? Is this already a thing? Is our capital already in a colonial region? It's not, but it is. But it isn't. It's Canada, and this is Canada, but it's not. That's a colonial region, but that is the Canada region. Check great powers in your tab, should say blah 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 from. Ours is a minor power in the north, from North America. So yeah, we've done it. That's I was wondering, because we're not in a colonial region. Are we still going to be able to? Are we going to be an American power that can spit out colonial nations? What heresy would this be? If I spit out a colonial region now, a colonial nation, I'll be mad. Oh, I'll be real mad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lenape as well, 5. Yep. Well, we're either going to end up an American, nation that can spit out colonial nations, or it's going to have worked. There will be no middle ground. Although now I've unstated the stuff in the Isles, we're not going to be making that much. I think you'll spit out colonial nations. Yep, in the back of my mind, there's like, you're not in a colonial region. You're not in a proper colonial region, and therefore you're going to spit out colonial nations. And yet, Canada region. Last time I checked, Canada wasn't part of Europe. But I can't move a capital to colonial region, not whilst we have still a big heartland around it. Now the only other state that I have is this one here. This state, and we have this state. Now, I unstated the stuff over here. And the only way that we can move our capital is if our capital is the only state in that region. Oh, Dylan, what is going on? Please don't chew the microphone though. It's not one of those moments. Can't move our capital colonial region while we still have a big heartland around it. Whilst we still have a big heartland. So we're in the Americas, but we're not. We're still going to end up spitting out colonial. I can feel it. Sabrina, your capital must be in a colonial region. Yep. Yep. We're going to end up spitting out colonial region, aren't we? Colonial nation. I have to move my capital back down. I have to move my capital back into Europe. This is stupid. I'm going to have to move my capital back into Europe. I'm then going to have to unstate you. I can't move it directly over here. But if I now... my giddiness. I capitalised the wrong state. Let's go back. Capitalise wrong state. Oh, stupid. No, we put our capital back to where it was. I mean, I'm already losing loads of points. Capital back to where it was. We sell one of our provinces to, say Scotland. And we then jump. And we should be able to jump directly to the colonial region instead of the Canada bit. If I'm lucky, this will be before we even made our first jump. Nope, we're still in the stupid place. Right, capital, back to where it was. Gone. State, of course. In the Hebrides. Capital, done. Scotland. Let's sell you a province. A subject nation. Oh, come on. Sell province? No. English at war. Oh, we've got mega uber horrific stability. Oh, this is bad. But yeah, sell the Outer Hebrides, which means we're an isolated capital here, which means we can then jump. 100% can jump. This was just a waste of 200 admin points. I could have done without that. And some of our provinces like cause. Will you stop getting black flagged? How have you even got black flagged? How have you got black flagged? I bet someone, yeah, someone, not even there. Someone migrated whilst he was on top of them. Almost guarantee it. Alright, well, might as well call the Inner Hebrides properly. With Bermuda, it was 100% possible to do 2 hops without selling provinces. Here, this doesn't work with Greenland, or they fixed it. I don't think it works with Greenland. Yeah, it used to be Bermuda, or what was it? No, you're in a region now. Or St. Helena. Jump here and then jump on. When I was doing it with Navarra early in the week, I just jumped directly to the Caribbean. But 1 province minor, well, 2 provinces here. That's what has messed us up. And then going here, you've got land in the Canadian region, so you've already got Big Heartland, so you got to jump from Canada to Canada, colonial Canada. That is a trap. Right. Well, it's not going to be there, is it? 15 Diplo, 15 Admin. What are we waiting for? Admin. These conquistadors are a bit dumb. And that's going to be us into debt, isn't it? How close are we? Well, I've got 2 running at the moment. 1, 2, 3. Can get another one before risking the flip. Oh, you're at war again, but it's not against us. Defending against France and the French conquest of Hainaut. I'll grab a stability. When we can. Oh, we'll get free of Scotland. Manhattan's nearly done. Chesapeake is almost... It's well on the way. And Santee. Tax income? Why not? Really love Scotland's attitude. You're independent, supported by 2 bigger countries, but he's going, nah, you're my vassal. Yeah, the when you're a... Oh, this flipped to Castile, didn't it? When you're a vassal of Burgundy, sometimes if you end up with like England or France supporting your independence, he'll just cut you away. They're just like, yeah, okay, here you go, here's your independence then. Like, but now I wanted to go to war with you. I needed some provinces as well. Like, nope, nope, gonna cut you away before you can do that. Another 15 Chesapeake, or Nanticoke. What? Oh, this one. No, I don't need that province. Existing colony. Oh, you stuck again, aren't you? Go. You get stuck again? Nope, walking straight through that one. Excellent. Actually making money? Any money? About half a ducat. Let's cover off on Santee though before someone else does. How are we war again with you? I'm going to need transport. At least one. Nope, don't have the money for it. Not just yet. You don't understand that I need transport. There we go. I have to ship them back one at a time. Also, I don't need you at full maintenance to be marching around the jungle. Lost the siege of the Hebrides. How terrible. Oh, we could get really lucky, and England could demand one of our home islands. Okay. Are you now stuck? Nope. How is it you can walk through some of them, but not through others? Black flag. This is a mess. This is a mess. Paradox, please fix. There are some that you walk into and you instantly stop. There's some that you can march all the way through. There's some that you march halfway through and get black flagged and have to go all the way home. And some of the pathing. Some of the fucking pathing. Come on. Alright. Rebels. Dealt with. Is my ship out yet? Was I not building a cog somewhere? Fairly certain I was building a cog somewhere. Oh. Hi, England. Could have sworn at... Oh. Peasants. Stupid peasants. How can you have peasant rebellions in land that you've only just taken? There might have been like 5 people there. Alright, you might as well continue searching for that city. Just until such a time when we can get our cogs, get you home, declare the war. 50 admin, 50 diplo, 50 mil. Admin. Global trade power and state maintenance. Okay. Some red numbers up here. I don't like the look of. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't do another one in that region, otherwise it'll flip. Can't go there though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head in for the inland centre of trade just here. There we go. Next time he runs into a brick wall, bring him back to our colony and we'll get him on the ships and away to the old world to defend our capital. Nope, Candlism will do. Right, you come back. Reprimand and restrict doctors. Don't value innovativeness at all. I'll get you back to the capital. And who's disloyal? You, because you want land. Let's swap out our troops whilst we can. At this point, we're bigger than Scotland. Can we just demand independence? Uh-oh. In the Outer Hebrides. Oh, there's going to be many of them. But they have to get through the Outer Hebrides first, and then they'll take the straight crossing into us. What are you? 423. Not brilliant. Let's grab an extra couple of troops with loans that we can't possibly afford to pay back. I like 20 innovativeness. It doesn't do much. It doesn't do anything really. No. Oh, you're only good. 124 with a strong claim. Yes. Population of Santi. Ugh. Oh, this is that nonsense when you transport troops. It won't allow me to merge these troops together because they're in the middle of getting transported. Great. Right, let's turn you into a dude. Well, better than nothing. What are you? 3 shock. Might lose this. Well, it's been stopped. Bohemia is now the dude of the empire? Wait, exactly. No, okay. Wait till you get your thing back and come out. Why are we being blockaded by you? England, you don't understand. You don't understand what's going on here, do you? I want them to attack into us so they take the straight crossing. I don't want the straight crossing into him. Get out of the way. Really, England, get out of the way. Oh, England. Should be able to defend our capital. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hi, France. Well, we got rid of our... Nope. And we're already locked into his fleet. Well, that's everyone gone. That's all my fleet gone as well. Great. Oh, France. Do you think Scotland's doing anything here? Nope, well, France. Why does France have vested interest? It is continuing to be Scotland's vassal. Allows you to use coal without developing provinces to 20 dev. Yeah, by the time you get to that point in the game, you've got enough points sloshing around. Well, he's going to take this land back from me. And if we're really lucky, Scotland might in the peace deal take one of these islands off. Yeah, we'll just wait for what it wants. War exhaustion is high and all getting higher. Yeah. Yeah, maybe an early independence. Early independence from Scotland is the way to do it, I think. That way we can actually sell this and get across here. Oh, what is this now? Aberdeen peasants. I don't care. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, nearly independence from Scotland allows you much more freedom over here. Also means that you're not giving a portion of your money to Scotland every month, doesn't it? Grab the alliance with England, keep the alliance with England. When England gets to this point, fair enough, he's going to be wanting your provinces and probably break alliance. But by that point, you've already probably sold him a province. Or Scotland a province. And you're already well on your way to being sorted out in the new world. I know it all went wrong. No, I'm not gonna go back and do it. What tech can we get? Yep, why not? Quarantine port, let them die, of course. Mercantilism or... no, let's go for the mercantilism. I wonder what the suggestion will be. Nope. You want the inner Hebrides, you want the outer Hebrides. Which flips my capital where? All treaties with Norway. Uh-oh. Is that going to flip my capital up here? It shouldn't, because it's not a state. Is a state. It's not a state now. However, the stuff over here is a state. So it should flip our capital. I don't know. It's either going to flip our capital to the state, or it's going to flip our capital to the other province that it deems to not be in a colonial region, which is this. If it does, then there's no way of getting to the colonial region over here. So, where's our capital go? Here. Excellent. Inside a colonial region. Good stuff. Alright. Taking all of the loans and we're bankrupt. Which is not going to help us. Although we are far enough away from everyone now. We're actually making money. Now we do have a colony going on. Colonist going on. So our trade capital is now this. We'll have you transferring. We'll have you transferring. And you transferring as well. Could do with someone collecting, so no, that's fine. To our overlord. We're still underneath Scotland, aren't we? Scotland. With no way to get back at him. And when England end up taking out Scotland, we're going to end up being underneath England. No. No. I think the way you do that with Isles is you go for a quick. You go for a quick independence. Is there a grey shield up here? There is. There's a Gaeldom. And you can give your provinces to Gaeldom. Up here. Yeah, do it like the previous Isles playthrough that we had. Early independence from Scotland. Take as much land as you can. Use that to generate the money that you need to then operate over there. And when you're ready to jump, pop out Gaeldom as a vassal. Feed that vassal all of your provinces that you have taken over here, including Outer Hebrides. And then when you're isolated to just the Inner Hebrides, which is quite a amount of development right now, you can then jump across your capital over to the New World. Still need to take the same route in terms of colonizing though. But having a foothold over here and growing bigger over here, you should be able to strike back at Britain. Stupid France. Because in the early game, Scotland isn't allied with France. Scotland is just guaranteed by France. And there are times when France won't bother with Scotland at all. And at that point, you can get Britain to wreck Scotland. But that is where I'm going to leave it, because I have about an hour to go before I need to be at work, because it's bank holiday and people apparently drink on a Sunday on bank holiday because they don't have work to get to on a Monday morning. Oh well. But it's you can see what I was going for. You can see what I was going for. If you've got your trade capital in the Gulf of St. Lawrence, then you can, you can bring in a lot of trade. Relative to your size, and that only gets bigger and bigger. And now, because we are our capital is in a colonial nation, every single province that we take over here just adds to how massive we get. Unlimited Desire 0. Lost Independence War. Yeah, not against you. It was against France. Stupid France. Imagine being this big and taking up an alliance slot with Scotland, who was a one province minor. It's just a way for your enemies to drag you around. England declares war on Scotland. It just brings in France, no one else. He can sit on that war goal indefinitely because France can't get through the Great British Fleet, and then England can use that to take money from France, take war ups from France. I doubt I'd take land. Anyway, I've been Lucky Marine. As always, you don't need Greenland, you just need to get exploration for Diplo 7. You can jump. Just trying to fall behind attack as hard as you did this game. Well, it's difficult not to fall behind attack, especially with the Renaissance. And we did catch up. In fact, I think we're not exactly ahead of people, but at Diplo 7. Yeah, maybe focus Diplo at the start of the game. I mean, we had some shit leaders. We really did. We went from someone who was a Diplo 1 to a Diplo 1 to a Diplo 2 and then another Diplo. No, we briefly had a Diplo 3. We didn't have anyone with any amount of good admin, any amount of good Diplo. Plus, giving Scotland money every single month because we continued to be his vassal wasn't the smartest idea. Should have broke away from him as quickly as possible. That way, when we were building up our bank, we'd have probably had close to 800 ducats rather than just the 5 that we had, which would have allowed much rapid expansion over here. In fact, I'd have probably gone with the beat the native with sticks if we were actually making money and not having to give Scotland a ducat a month. Alright. Anyway, I need to go feed my cat. I need to go feed myself. I need to psych myself up for drunken people. Because drunken people are silly. But I'll be on tomorrow. We might do this again. Might do this again to the point where it works. Or we might go and test something else out entirely. I don't know what it would be. Might even be a different game. We'll see. We'll see. Until then, do take care. I know.